Had a request to be able to add a different type of existing record to a case folder. Normally you could just add an existing record, choose your document type, click that, do a search, and add that document. But in this case we want to add a crash report to the folder, but it doesn't show up in the document type. So we have to be able to add that manually through the ACT interface. Of course, after making a backup build set, we're going to open our folder. Choose Documents and Configure. Add new document. Source name will be the name of your module. Trax crash. And then these columns are the three columns that appear in the data grid view. In this situation, we have date, location, call for service number. If it's a case detail, you have these three. So you can choose whatever fields that you want from the Trax crash. So I'm going to configure the date column will be the crash date. Crash date, location, and document number. In these, this is where you're telling it what fields to pull under each of these field headers. So in here, you're going to go to content type, text if you just want it to show raw text, or of course indexed field if you want it to draw from the content fields itself. So it'll populate, and I want this to be the date and time that the crash occurred. Of course, it's going to convert it to a day, or a date. Here I'm going to take the location, so again I'm going to choose the indexed field. It takes a second to populate that. And in the Trax crash, the actual field is called description. There's no conversion, it's just a text. And in this one, I'm going to take the document number, which is unique to each Trax crash. Click OK. See it down there. Next. We're going to verify that this is allowed to be added as an attachment. Click Next. Close out. Now that we've added the ability to connect the Trax crash right into our case folder, we can go into an accident, add existing record, Trax import. This is 704, so we're going to find agency number 704. Double click it, finish, and that crash is now attached in our folder, so we can click through on that and immediately go to the crash report without having to go into the Trax crash module, search, find it there in addition to the case folder.